PA work. Jesus. Man. You.
Antonio, so you're in close. Zoom in closer. Yeah.
Okay.
Cal's 37-yard line. Welcome to NorCal Sports coverage of community college football here in Hayward. Tonight at Chabot College, the home team against San Joaquin Delta of Stockton. San Joaquin with the ball 3rd and 5 across their own 40-yard line at the 43. Nice uniforms by both teams. Delta this year 0-2 and Chabot at 2-0. Chabot is tied with Butte, ranked 16th in the state. And the thing about Delta this year, they've had trouble offensively. The Mustangs under head coach Gary Barlow, they've averaged 19 points a game, 127 yards per game, 254 yards total in 2 games. The famous alumni from San Joaquin Delta, Dolores Huerta, is a labor civil rights leader, early member of the National Farm Workers Union from Delano. So Dolores Huerta went to school at S.J. Delta in Stockton. 3rd down for them. Pass out to this side, complete. Be shy of the first down. Good coverage by Chabot on defense. Came up very quickly. 4th down for the Mustangs. Moving left to right here in the first quarter. Officials timeout. So Delta this season, they play in a Big 8 conference. They lost to Butte, 49-7. Butte has the same ranking as Chabot at 16. Lost to San Mateo 31-12. And of course today they're at Chabot. Next week, Feather River at 1 o'clock, Diablo Valley, Fresno City, etc. Butte scored 14 points in the first, second, and fourth quarters against S.J. Delta. Devon King had a 16-yard pass from Drucker for a score. Drucker 9 for 17 that game, 44 yards. Delta kicking off. Light gold pants, white jerseys, light gold helmets. And Chabot, black pants and kind of bright orange, gold-like top. So very easy to see the numbers for Chabot, the home team. As we move right to left here in the first quarter on NorCal Sports TV, I'm Mark Heffernan. The Gladiators from Chabot College, total offense 879 yards and a couple of wins, passing 473, 40 of 63, which is excellent. 11.8 yards per completion, 5 touchdowns, rushing 406 yards, a 4.4 average and 4 touchdowns. 49 first downs for them, 19 rushing first downs. 3rd down conversion, very good, 43%. 4th down, excellent, 80% at 4 for 5. And we hear whistles. And false start against Chabot. It'll be Chase Akaka, number 9, freshman quarterback from Wailuku, Hawaii. 3 TDs last week against College of Sequoia and Visalia of 730 and 66 yards. Travion Ozan, a wide receiver, had 8 receptions for 168. And John Johnson had 13 for 138 and 2 TDs, so they had a big game against COS. But, you know, look at their defense for Chabot, the Gladiators. They've allowed 333.5 yards, 138 rushing, 195.5 passing, and 13.5 points per game. 2nd down and 12 for Chabot. Here in the first quarter, beautiful campus here at Chabot College. The hills in the background behind the visitors. Cock to throw. Have a rush. Taking himself, and good hits at the 34-yard line. He was drilled. 3rd and long for Chabot. Nice stick by Joaquin Williams, linebacker from Edison and Stockton. 6'1", 230-pound sophomore. And he ran right through him, 3rd and 12. So Akaka looking to the sidelines, number 9. Gunn to receivers wide right, 3rd and 12. 3 men on the defensive front for San Joaquin Delta. They showed a blitz for a while, backed up. It's a long count. Rolling to his right. Quarterback throws on the run. The pass complete. And it should be a first down. Nice hit by Trey Wortham. Freshman from Bear Creek and Stockton, 6 feet 184. First down, Chabot. So I did a game last night in Collegian Stadium in Fresno, won by Central, 54-14 over Turlock. Central really came alive in the second half, and they have an artificial turf, just like they have here at Chabot, where it rains a lot up here. First down run takes it up to midfield. It'll be second down for the Gladiators, who last year were 2-8 and this year 2-0. You have some guys that have matured for their team, and Coach Eric Vanemi in the second year as the head coach. He was an assistant from 2012 to 2016, was the head of recruiting. False starts against the Gladiators. Second one for them on this series. And those are mental mistakes. And the coach told me when a team comes up with mental mistakes like that, they run 200-yard sprints, 50, 50, 50, 50. So already they have 2 200-yard sprints coming up on Monday. We're talking about not physical mistakes, but mental mistakes. Turnovers, personal fouls, and false starts. So they have 2 coming up on Monday. And he said the coaches watch them, they have to touch the line, otherwise they do it again. That's a nice handoff. Number 33, good run, Isaiah Nehemiah. McGlowan for the Gladiators, strong run. 48-yard line, the second down coming up, second and just about 4.5. We'll call it third down, 3rd and 4. More of a pistol formation for Chabot. 3 receivers to the right. Got off to running back. He has the first down. McGlowan back-to-back. Running back from Mount Eden in Hayward. 6'1", 200-pound freshman, Isaiah Nehemiah. It appears to be a first down for the Gladiators. Cloudy late afternoon here in Hayward. There's a lot of traffic on the streets here. Akaka to throw, nice protection, down the left sidelines. Looked like a hold, and they don't call anything, incomplete. Good coverage by the Mustangs. Second and 10, Chabot. At the 44 in San Joaquin Delta territory. No score here in the first quarter. Kaka looking left, sets up, fires over the middle, it's complete. And it's a first down. Nice throw to Tanner Wright, number 26, from Kailua, Hawaii. And he is 6'4", 175, so has the length for a receiver. A little bit thin, but you can work on the weights, get up to about 190, 195. Slant pattern, first down for the Gladiators. Yeah, they're inside the 30-yard line in Delta territory, 29. The ball in the middle of the field, 9:20 left here in the first. And the ball is given to the freshman again, Isaiah Nehemiah McGlowan. McGlowan powers his way inside the 25-yard line. So for Delta, the tackle by Leo Gales, freshman from Liberty in Nevada. Second down. Second down and 7. 8:45 left in the first. Long count. 2 receivers to the near side for Chabot. Lots of high towards the right corner of the end zone. It's caught, but out of play. Good coverage for Delta on the far side, to the right or the right pylon. Looks like Trey Wortham on coverage, a cornerback from Bear Creek and Stockton, freshman. And Coach Gary Barlow was very high on him. Third down coming up, 3rd and 7 for Chabot. Outside of the 25, a man in motion. Second man through. McGlowan breaks the tackle. Stays on his feet to the 15-yard line. First down, Chabot. So Chabot College running effectively in this series. Trying to drive it down the throat of San Joaquin Delta. He had first down, 1st and 10 for Chabot. Outside the 15, right hash mark. Akaka looking over the defense, and they have them busy. Well, that would be 3 false starts on this series. A lot of sprints for Chabot next week. So the ball back to the 21. First down and 15 for the Gladiators. Akaka rolling to his right, comes back to the left. Has some real estate in front of him to the 30. On the run, 25-yard line to pass. Incomplete to the end zone. Did a good job to unload it to Tanner Wright. A little bit low. There was a short receiver, that was at the 15-yard line. But a pass underthrown, and 2nd and 15 coming up. Good rush by San Joaquin Delta. Called the quarterback to change his direction. He was going right, came back left. Tough throw for the right-hander, going to his left, throwing back across his body. Coming to the left this time. On the run, a pass, incomplete. Diving attempt by Chris Washington. 5'9", 170-pound freshman from Dobie in Pasadena, Texas. Try to make that highlight catch at 3rd and 15 coming up. Now, it's a beautiful day with some cloud cover. See the hills in the background behind the visiting side. From San Joaquin Delta in Stockton, 3rd and 15. 4 receivers going out. Man in motion again. We'll fake to him. Akaka to throw. Left sidelines. Nice. Almost a nice catch. Incomplete at the 3-yard line. DeJuan Johnson, who had 13 last week, should have had that one. Got to help out your quarterback. Inside position on the DB. Got to make it. It would have been 1st and goal, but nonetheless, 4th down coming up for Chabot. Did everything right except catch the ball. Now they're trying about a 38-yard field goal from the 28-yard line. Nice snap. Left-footed kick is good. Just inside, right upright. Alejandro Cervantes. Cervantes, 37 from Brackett's High in Hayward, California. Barely makes that one. 38-yard field goal, 3-0 Chabot. I didn't think that field goal was going to make it. He just kind of hooked it inside. Nonetheless, Gladiators 3 and the Mustangs nothing. 7:40 left here in the first quarter from Chabot College. And like I mentioned earlier, very beautiful campus. Love the flowers and bushes. Of course, everything grows well up here, close to the bay. Get a bay bridge, get breeze. You know, last night doing the game in Fresno, probably the best weather we've had in the central section in the valley, San Joaquin Valley, for the football season. During the day, it was about an 87-degree high, and last night it was probably in the 70s, so it had a nice breeze. Here in Hayward, the high today, I think, is between 68 and 72. It was breezier in the afternoon, but great weather for football. Cervantes kicks it off and taking off the 8-yard line. 9 takes it up to about the 25-yard line. James Brandy from Edison and Stockton, the freshman, on the return for San Joaquin Delta. And 1st and 10 for the Mustangs, down 3-0. So the Mustangs moving left to right across your internet TV dial, and Chabot in the opposite direction. The Mustangs remind me of Georgia Tech. Uniforms very much like Georgia Tech. Very light gold pants and helmets, white unis, black around the outside, and Chabot, which their unis are easier to read, the numbers. Black pants, bright gold, but an orange top, and then black numbers. Inside handoff up to about the 27-yard line. And second down coming up for the Mustangs. So Delta, as I mentioned, had a struggle coming into the game offensively. Averaging 19 points a game at 127 yards, 254 total for Gary Barlow's team. They run it again, and it goes nowhere. Nice tackle by 99, Samuel Cavallini from Clearwater, Florida. So third down and 8 on defense for Chabot. Get to that in just a moment. Third and 8 for San Joaquin Delta. Quarterback keeper, and he is shy of the first down. Inside the 30-yard line, punting time for the Mustangs. Randall Gray, down line number 59. Also Moala, number 90. Lee Anthony Gray, Randall's brother, number 56, a linebacker. You have Muka, 18, and then D.B. Robert Sullivan, some of the key people. Of course, we talked about a cock of the quarterback. Azan and Johnson, two of the wide receivers. Azan, number 12, Johnson, number 5. Up front, Brown, number 60. Right guard, Hofoka, number 71. Pomales, left guard, 53. Aye, 50, the right tackle. Left guard, Pomales, left tackle, Osibin and Powell. Osibin, 74, and Powell, 77. Kickoff, it's fumbled. And San Joaquin Delta was recovered. At least they say they have. It would be at the 44 in Chabot territory, and now the, referee changes his mind. It looked like he pointed in the other direction. But Chabot did recover that fumble. So first and 10 for Chabot, 5:50 left in the first. From their own 44-yard line, moving right to left here in the first quarter. On NorCal Sports TV. So they do with it to ball the right hash mark for Cock and Company. Man is in motion. They use that quite a bit. He has the ball this time. It's number 11, Chris Washington, down the sidelines. Stepped out of bounds at the 45, kept on running. They say stepped out at the 45, and that would be a first down for Chabot. But they're going to bring it back. Flag was down at the 41 in Chabot territory. And it's holding against the Gladiators. So bring that play back. 3-0 Chabot over San Joaquin Delta here in the first. Chabot 2-0 this year, the Gladiators from Hayward. And 879 yards, passing 473. Completion percentage, very good, 40 of 63. Rushing 406 yards, so a very good balance for them. Inside handoff, a nice run. Number 32, the ball carrier. Ponove Vimao, freshman, 5'10", 180 for Chabot. Gets some of those yards back, 2nd and 12 at the 42 in their own territory. Delta on defense, 4-man defensive front. There he goes again. Side drive up to about the 44. It looked like it was Eddie Gomez making the stop. 3rd and 10 for Chabot. I don't think they're in 2-down territory. Cocker rolling to his right. Getting away from the rush. Kicks it back, midfield 50, 45, nice move. Bounce to the outside, has the first down, goes out of bounds. Out the 40-yard line. First down, Chabot College. Move those chains. Well, I'll tell you what. Chase showed his running ability on that particular run. Quarterback for Chabot. Twice he dipped in and out to elude tacklers. Another holding against Chabot. So you have a great run, and that's called back. So they are definitely fighting themselves here in the first quarter. And they will be doing a lot of sprints next Monday in practice. Third down coming up, 3rd and 7 for the Gladiators. Kind of moving back and forth. Not getting into a good rhythm so far for Eric Vanini. Second year as head coach. 2-8 last year, 2-0 this season. Quarterback to throw over the middle, complete. And first down, JV Daly. Daly, number 3 of the reception, first down for Chabot College. Nice grab by Daly, who took the hit. Once again, the ball carrier, Panove Vimao for Chabot. Third carry on the series for number 32. Subbing for on the stop, that'd be Taylor Akobin for San Joaquin Delta. 2nd and 8. Lukaku looking over the defense. The guy drops back into pass formation on defense. Nice hit on the catch by Daly. Trey Wortham, number 7, likes to hit out there. Cornerback for San Joaquin Delta. He has 2 in this game. Nice smack. That tells the receiver, I'm waiting for you. Wake up. He's out there to hit. Second down, they call it 3rd down, and about a long 4. 3rd and 4 for Chabot College. Maybe encroachment against San Joaquin Delta. Pass to the end zone, incomplete. So it could be encroachment against San Joaquin Delta and pass interference against the Mustangs. A guy on the defensive line moved early. I don't think it was offensive interference. Encroachment, I believe, came first against SJ Delta. Yes. Encroachment against San Joaquin Delta. Declined interference against the Mustangs, and they will take that. So Chabot declines the 5-yard encroachment, takes interference. Smart move, pick up more yards. And a 1st and 10 for them inside the 20-yard line. Right hash mark for Chabot College, up 3-0. And looking for more. Chase on the keeper, number 9. It's a nice cut. To the 5, touchdown, Chabot College. He has good awareness of where he is on the field, the quarterback. Nice little cut from left to right. And the defenders were busy watching receivers that time, so he used his speed and accelerated the last 8 yards, 9-0 in favor of the Gladiators. Alejandro Cervantes comes in, tries the PAT. He had a 38-yarder earlier in this quarter. This one is up, and it's good. Chabot College 10, San Joaquin Delta nothing, 2:30 left in the first quarter on NorCal Sports TV. This broadcast is brought to you in part by Meeting Rooms on Demand a unique alternative to hotel meetings rooms with locations in Fresno, Bay Area, and Las Vegas. Looking for a meeting room available nights and weekends but can't afford the price of hotel meeting rooms? With rates as low as $40 an hour and seating capacity up to 50, we provide incredible value for small businesses. Locations in the Bay Area, Las Vegas, and now in Fresno and Sean Van Ness, all with 24/7 availability. Reach us at meetingroomsondemand.com and tell them you saw this ad on your NorCal Sports TV for 50% discounts off your first rental. Meetingroomsondemand.com. Very cool. So, 10-0 in favor of Chabot. A couple of pass completions to Daly from Okaka. Then Okaka did the rest of the quarterback from about 9 yards away. Cervantes is converted on a 38-yard field goal and converted on that PAT attempt. He kicks off for Chabot. $10-0. Delta's had trouble scoring this year. They've had trouble offensively. They're in a hole early. Nice coverage on special teams. Ball's loose and recovered at the 20-yard line by the Mustangs. There's some guys out there hitting on both teams. So it has been Chabot College on their home field this evening. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs inside their own 21-yard line. Pass complete on the far side, short gain up to about the 25-yard line. Jalen Renfro will stop, number 17 for Chabot College. Short pass complete to the far side, and 3rd down. So, I tell you, Chabot's doing a great job covering those flat passes. Delta's not doing anything deep. Looked like Delta was trying to snap the ball quickly, but to no avail. Chabot College defenders got off very quickly. 2nd down coming up, 3rd down. They cover that run very well. Two guys working hard. One on defense for Chabot, one on offense for San Joaquin Delta. Looked like they were going to come to blows, but you can't do that. You'll be out of the game. Officially 3rd down and 4. Or maybe 4th down. They're a little slow with the yard marks. 4th down for San Joaquin Delta. 4th and about 4. So a great defensive sequence for the Gladiators. Hold on to that 10-0 lead. Looking for more. Kind of a poor snap. Short kick. Fair catch at the 45-yard line. Mark Manoa, number 31, Manoa with a fair catch for Chabot. And 1st and 10 for the Gladiators. 43.4 seconds left in the first. 10-0 for the home team. You know, on one drive, Chabot actually had 3 false starts. So it hasn't been a picture-perfect start for them. But they're making it happen. They hope to play better as the game progresses. 3rd game of the season for both teams. Chabot coming in with a record of 2-0, tied with Butte, ranked 16th in the state, and San Joaquin Delta at 0-2. Kaka on the fake with a keeper, and he goes down inside the 40-yard line. Excellent defense. Looks like 38, Eddie Gomez for Delta with a stop. 2nd down and 17 from the 38. The clock winding down here in the first. I think Chabot College will let it tick off. After one quarter from Chabot College, Chabot 10 and San Joaquin Delta nothing on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Mark Heffernan. So, I say a decent performance by Chabot so far, but they'd like to play better, being 16th in the state. Had a 38-yard field goal by Cervantes, and then the touchdown by the quarterback after a couple of completions to Daly. And San Joaquin Delta, has struggled offensively in the first two games, and they're struggling again tonight against a pretty good defensive team. More of a run-oriented team than a passing team. This broadcast brought to you in part by American Asphalt, taking care of business, and Photo Pro Sports, specializing in team and individual banners, posters, T-shirts, and more. At about Photo Pro Sports, look for an amazing way to boost team spirit, and also remember those unforgettable years. Look no further. Photo Pros offers design and photography like no one else. We can create posters, banners, logos, decals, and so much more. Does your field or locker room, need a boost? Our player and team banners are the perfect way to increase the excitement. www.photopros.com. www.photopros.com. We begin the second quarter. The pass complete down the sidelines to the 25-20-10. Touchdown, Chabot College. On the first play of the second quarter as they move left to right. And they increase that lead 16-0. That's Tanner Wright, your 6'4" receiver. With long strides and good speed. Great throw by Akaka. He has one touchdown running, this one passing by the freshman. One-on-one coverage. And he took advantage of one-on-one coverage. Alejandro Cervantes, 37, trying the PAT. Man, he knocks it right through. 17-0 Gladiators over the Mustangs. We have just begun the second quarter. So it looks like Chabot College is beginning to get into a nice rhythm in this game. And really making it difficult for San Joaquin Delta. There we go. Kind of rolling to his right. Nice strong arm, one-on-one coverage. And the 6'4" receiver took it all the way. No cover two in that situation. So the primary receivers in this game have been Tanner Wright, number 26, and then, of course, JV Daly, who basically did very well in the previous series, setting up that run by the quarterback Akaka. So Akaka has a running touchdown and a passing touchdown. Then we have the field goal by Cervantes. Just like that, it's 17-0. So they kind of exploded in this game. That's a nice kickoff. Alex Valencia Perez and barely gets to the 20-yard line. Good coverage by Chabot College. Yeah, that's actually James Brady, number 9. Any rates, Mustangs with it, moving right to left. Here in the second, down by 17 points. And they are not really a pass-oriented team. They like to run the football. That makes it more difficult. So what will Chabot do here? They'll probably go after the quarterback. 4-man on the defensive line. Pass behind his receiver, incomplete. Nordal Schad, number 16, from Calvers Valley Springs in California, freshman, 5'10", 185, playing QB in this game for Delta. They switched off last week. It was Drucker, Joshua Drucker and him. Drucker was 9 for 17 for 44 yards on a TD against Butte. But they haven't done much in 2 games, so this guy makes a catch. This guy makes the move. Nice reception. Xavier Johnson across the 30-yard line for the Mustangs. There's a first down for San Joaquin Delta. First and 10 for San Joaquin Delta from Stockton. Across the 30. Quarterback rolling to his right on the heavy dress, and he's thrown down. Fumble. Refs are saying it was a dead ball. Ball was down. Kurt Kiahi with a tackle from the blind side. Freshman 6'3", 245 from Baldwin High School in Hawaii. Or Kiahi, maybe it's his last name. Came for the blind side and sacked the quarterback from behind. Second down, 19 for the Mustangs. Definitely a passing situation. They were trying to draw Chabot College off, but probably a false start against them. We've had a few of those tonight. And 5 yards against the Mustangs. Pushes them farther back. It'll be 2nd and 24. So Coach Gary Barlow's team struggling here in the first half against a very good unit from Chabot. Eric Faneni, the head coach of Chabot. Team looking good. Very short gain. A nice hit for Chabot College. It'll be 3rd down coming up. I don't think they gained anything on that. I'd call it 3rd and 24. 3rd down, 24. Shad, QB. Pass complete to the backfield. Chabot saw it all the way. Man, they weren't fooled. Looks like William Carter was there, number 25. Number 7, Ethan Owens. And 4th down coming up for Delta. So Chabot's coming to this game very well prepared for the Mustangs. Seem to anticipate all their plays. In the right place at the right time. Really in sync now in this game. Nice snap. That's a better looking punt than last time. Yeah, that'll probably be a penalty against Delta. They didn't allow number 11, Washington, to catch the ball. He got hit before the ball was there. Now they're saying wave it off. The officials are discussing that. They're discussing that right now. It was a nice punt. Looked like he didn't get a chance to catch the ball and he was hit. So initially they throw the flag, then they pick up the flag. No, the flag's still down there at the 47-yard line. So it should be a penalty. Both the rules of football change from year to year. Yeah. The penalty is against Delta. And they are down 17-0, and Chabot held the ball in very good field position at their 40-yard line. The 40-yard line of the Mustangs. And trying to add to that 17-0 advantage. So the personal foul against San Joaquin Delta. The guy's just trying to be aggressive on special teams, but got to back off every once in a while. Inside handoff to 32 by Maui Panove. Nice run. He's very quick out of the backfield. Gets it to the 35-yard line, 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5 for Chabot. Akaka gives the ball back to him. He stopped, tries to bounce to the outside and driven down. Like Jesse Avila on the stop. 3rd down and 6. As Akaka trying to draw San Joaquin Delta. Offsides. Looks to the near side, a pass complete. Inside the 30-yard line. Trayvon Ozen, wide receiver, had 8 last week for 168 yards against COS from Visalia. Freshman from Worthing in Houston, Texas, at a first down for Chabot. First down and 10 for the Gladiators at the 30 in San Joaquin Delta territory. Short passing game. Run the football effectively. Almost a nice cut by the Mau. Slipped on the synthetic surface. Maybe lost about a half yard. It's back at the 31-yard line of San Joaquin Delta. Second down and 11. Showing blitz. Has the ball. Quarterback. That was a nice fake. Gets out of bounds close to the 25. Very good fake by Akaka, number 9, a QB for Chabot College. Faked that ball to number 32, Panove, the Mau. Full of defense. Didn't really gain as many yards as I thought. But it's 3rd and 8 right now. 3rd and 8, Chabot. Rollins was right. Flush out of the pocket from the 30. Everybody's covered downfield, and he is knocked out of bounds outside the 25. It's a good coverage by Delta downfield. And 4th down coming up for the Gladiators. 10:33 on the clock here in the second quarter. They're going for this one. Too far for a field goal, too short to punt it. 4th at a long 7. Kako would like to draw the defense off sides and make it like a 4th and 3 situation. Triple F formation. Play action. Rolling to his left. Gets away from defense. 25 to this side. Has to go backwards and tripped up and down. San Joaquin Delta will take over. So, nice defensive stance for Delta. Leo Gales, 26 with a stop. 157-pound freshman from Liberty in Henderson, Nevada. That was a good play by him. Forced the quarterback to go back instead of running north-south. Probably gave ground about 3 yards, and that was a nice shoestring tackle. So Delta has to feel good about that defensive stance. And they have the football 1st and 10, down 17-0. 9:59 left here in the first half. And they're at their own 22-yard line. Gives to a running back and the sidelines, and he goes out of bounds. Looks at the 31-yard line. I don't know if that was Angel Cena or not from Antica. The numbers are more difficult to read than Chabot. Chabot's are very easy, the black numbers, over that kind of bumblebee type of orange gold. Quarterback keeper. He runs into a wall of Gladiators. Never a good thing. Nice tackle by number 43, Sutani Osborne. Sutani Osborne, number 43, for Chabot. 270-pound sophomore. 3rd down, 3rd and 4 coming up for the Mustangs. The Mustangs really need a first down in the situation to keep the ball away from Chabot. And for them to keep this drive alive. Quarterback gives it up the middle. Looks like they're close to the first down marker. Yep. First down Mustangs. The Mustangs with the ball, their own 34-yard line. Moving right to left here in the second quarter at Chabot College in beautiful Hayward. And a pass, should have been caught. At the 48 in Chabot College territory, it was dropped. Second one today, I was going to say caught and dropped. Like I said, you have to help out your quarterback. Incomplete to Xavier Johnson from Crowley, Louisiana. Freshman, 185 pounds, a 6-footer. And 2nd and 10 coming up for the Mustangs with the ball on the left hash mark. He's rolling to his right. QB on the run. Nice-looking pass. And caught on the far side. First down, San Joaquin Delta to the 40. That was an excellent throw by Shad, number 16, the quarterback. Best pass he has thrown today. Well, the last one was pretty good, but they dropped it. It's just a real good rolling to his right, throwing on the run. Almost like Joe Montana, 1st and 10 at the 40 in Chabot College territory. Did a play action and kept it. Tried to go forward and probably loses about 2 yards. You like Eric Defame Molly, 52 for Chabot. With a stop and very pumped up about it. 2nd down and 12. 7:35 left in the first half. Movement against Delta prior to the snap. Right tackle. And false start against the Mustangs. Yeah, you can't hide when you're close to 300 pounds. Very difficult, especially when you back up. Second down, 17 for San Joaquin Delta. So now they're back at the 47 in Chabot College territory. Nordal Shad from Calaveras High School in Valley Springs, California, the quarterback for Delta up at Stockton. Here's to throw, sets up in the pocket, and thrown down at the line of scrimmage. Defam Molly in on the stop again, number 5'2". Doing a good job on the series. And the ball just about sitting at the 47-yard line at the 6:47 mark. 3rd down and 17 for the Mustangs. With 2 receivers to the near side. One flanked out wide right in front of their bench. Little play action. Shad's pass, one-on-one coverage is picked off. Underthrown that pass, that's for sure. Najee rushing on the return. And a fine run across the 40-yard line to the 43. First down, Chabot College. Najee rushing, number 14. Freshman from Skyline in Oakland. At 6'2", 155. Very good coverage by him on the underthrown ball. And came back for it. Didn't just play the man, but played the ball. That's what you have to do. And first down for the Gladiators at their own 43. As they move right to left. Left to right, I should say. 17-0 in favor of Chabot College, the home team. So they have, basically dominated this game. Najee was quite a Jazz performer. Flag is down. On a long run to the 20, 10-5 touchdown. But it could be against CC. Chris Washington taken to the house. That flag was thrown very early in that run. Chris hustling, taking it all the way. But a false start against Chabot College. I'll tell you what, false starts are bad if they are, but when it takes away a touchdown, you're a running back, man, you don't like it. And they've had about 4 tonight. So despite the fact they're up 17-0, they have a lot of sprint time Monday as we look at Mr. Washington. The coach told me during the week when they have mental mistakes like that, especially false start, we talked about it, 200-yard sprints on Monday. 50, 50, 50, 50 for everybody. And if one guy doesn't run the whole distance, they got to do it again. And they've had at least 4 false starts. And when you're a running back, you don't like when you have like a 7-yard run and it comes back. Now you get away with it against a team maybe that's not as strong. 1st and 15. 6 and 9 to play. Just telling you what he told me. Conversation. Another false start against Chabot College. Official couldn't get his flag out. So I think Chabot will be going to the pass on this particular play. It will be 1st and 20 across their 30-yard line at the 33. You bring the tall receiver, Tanner Wright. Got that touchdown pass the last series. Nice sticking out there for San Joaquin Delta. Playing hard in the first half. Very short run. If they gain anything, 2nd down coming up. So the false start took away a touchdown run by Washington. And then we had another one. And I'm sure that Coach Eric will bring that up at halftime and definitely next week. Play action, the pass. That was juggled and complete of the 42. Nice catch by Washington. Good focus by him and concentration. As he bobbled the ball, came up with it. 3rd and a long 11 for the Gladiators. This side we have Wright, number 26. Akaka to throw. Nice protection to Wright. Looks like he's held. And yes, he was. That'll be against San Joaquin Delta. That ball was in the air. Richley Gatewood, number 29, probably the culprit of that hold or pass interference against San Joaquin Delta. Because Wright was beginning to accelerate past him. Wright at 6'4" has very long strides, and once he gets to about the 25-yard mark, he starts to accelerate past the shorter cornerbacks, and that's what happened. He couldn't find his lane that time, so he was held by the DB. So pass interference against Delta at 1st and 10 for Chabot College. And they're in Mustangs territory at the 43-yard line. Chase Akaka, the quarterback, number 9. Done a good job managing the game. 32 again. Beimau, the ball carrier. And he's inside the 40-yard line to about the 37. Doing a good job mixing the run and the pass, Chabot College. And we'll call it 2nd and 5. Could have been a false start. It looked like somebody was off early for Chabot, yes. It might have been Washington, man. He was running a post pattern. He was off very quickly, number 11. So that's been the one negative of this game so far, the false starts. I haven't kept count, but probably at least 5 in this game against Chabot. They're too anxious. Besides that, they've done a good job overall. Quick pass, near side complete to the 40-yard line. Trevion Azen with a reception, tackled by a whole slew of Mustangs. Give credit to number 44, Joaquin Williams, linebacker from Edison Hines Stockton, for making that initial hit. 3rd down. Jaquil VC the ball carrier. No, check it. Number 2, Osana Ona from San Ramon, the ball carrier for Chabot. At 4th and short for Chabot College. Inside the 40-yard line. Quarterback keeper And they appear to have the first down. Very quick hike by Osaka. Okaka with a very quick hike. And it's first down for Chabot College. Chase Okaka. Rolling to his left, looking downfield. Short toss is incomplete at the 30-yard line. A very tough play. He had a receiver going deep towards the end zone. He was covered. The short man was covered too, and he had nowhere to run, the quarterback, so he just dropped it off. 3:15 left here in the first half and timeout on the field. 17-0 Gladiators over the Mustangs here at Chabot College. So it has been a game dominated by Chabot. It hasn't been a perfect game for them because of all these false starts by them. Besides that, they've done a good job in a ball game. This broadcast is brought to you in part by Meeting Rooms on Demand. Looking for a meeting room available nights and weekends, but can't afford the pricey hotel meeting rooms? With rates as low as $40 an hour and seating capacity up to 50, we provide incredible value for small businesses. Locations in the Bay Area, Las Vegas, and now in Fresno on Sean Van Ness. All with 24/7 availability. Reach us at meetingroomsondemand.com and tell them you saw this ad on NorCal Sports TV for a 50% discount off your first rental. That's always great. Meetingroomsondemand.com. That's meetingroomsondemand.com. Check that out. Half discounts are always great, no matter how you look at it. Okaka to throw. A lot of time. Towards the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Chabot College. Trayvon Azen. Trayvon with a nice little leap, number 12. Great throw by Okaka. Had a step on the defensive back. One-on-one coverage once again. Another TD for the Gladiators. Showing the offensive arsenal in the game today. Through the air and on the ground. Cervantes. PAT, it's up and it's good. So they can score from anywhere on the field. Chabot College up 24-0. 37-yard field goal by Cervantes. He's been perfect on the PATs. It looks like Okaka really getting his arm warmed up in this game. He's a fine runner, but his passing game has improved as the game has progressed. And the coach told me that. The first game, I think he only came in and played part of the first game this year. He was a freshman who came in late, was not able to practice with the team in the spring. So he was a little bit behind the sophomore quarterback, but he has a lot of talent. And that always makes a difference. Remember, the series started with that nice interception and return by Najee, rushing. So on the defense, getting things going for Chabot College. The offense took over from there. Cervantes, the kickoff. Go through the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10 for San Joaquin Delta at their own 20-yard line. Down now 24-0 with 3:07 to play in the first half. Yeah, they haven't been able to do much at all against Chabot, the Mustangs. As I mentioned, Ozeni had a nice game last week. 8 receptions, 168 yards against College of the Sequoia and Visalia. He is a freshman, 180-pounder. Maybe he's coming on as the season is, moving on. The third game of the year for him, being a freshman, getting more confidence in every play and every game. Quarterback keeper, I tell you. They're on it. Chabot. Nice hit by number 59. 59 would be, yes, Lando Gray, the 250-pound sophomore from American Samoa. Heard a lot about him from the coach. And 2nd and 10 coming up. The flags are down. And false start against the Mustangs. Looks like Titus Barnett is the new quarterback for the Mustangs, freshman from Sacramento Charter School in West Sacramento. He's 6 feet, 160. So they have 3 quarterbacks on their team. And number 12 in there. Titus Barnett, number 1-2. Joshua Drucker started this year. And then Shad came in after him, and now we have number 12, Barnett. Running back almost ran into him. Good pressure by Chabot in the backfield. Hear those footsteps. That's Lando Gray again with another hard hit. And he's definitely going to put you down. 3rd and 20 for San Joaquin Delta. At this point, just being dominated by the Gladiators. And shouldn't Gladiators dominate? I mean, real Gladiators? Quick pass near side, complete to about the 17-yard line. That's it. That could be unsportsmanlike against Chabot College when you clap in the face of your opponent. Really nothing else there, if you ask me. Yeah. No, that's blocked. A little block against San Joaquin Delta. It didn't really help them. The play only gained a few yards. They don't have a lot of the field to work with, being down 24-0 here late in the first half. Yes, decline. Penalty declined by Chabot. And timeout. Gladiators. It'll be punting time for San Joaquin Delta. Washington, number 11, the deep man for Chabot College. A 1-2-4 left in the first half. Besides the false starts, it's been a very good game for Chabot College. They haven't played perfectly. They played very well. They've had some mental mistakes, but that was earlier. They've been getting into a better rhythm here in the second quarter. And most good teams do. Sometimes it takes them a while to get rolling. That interception by rushing set up that last score, so I think kind of picked up the offense. The Caucus had a couple of TD passes, and he also ran for one. Then you have the 38-yard field goal by Cervantes. 4th and 17 for the Mustangs. They'll be punting from their own 5-yard line. Washington says, let it roll, let it drop. We'll be down at the 35-yard line. First down for Chabot. They're on 35-yard line. 1:10 to play in the first half. Another game dominated by the Gladiators, 24-zip over the Mustangs. Chabot coming in with a record of 2-0. San Joaquin Delta 0-2. As I mentioned early, San Joaquin had averaged 19 points a game and only 127 yards, so they haven't had an offensive explosion so far this season. Only 254 total coming in. So it's been tough for them. Primary run-oriented team. They're playing their backup quarterback today. Akaka on the run. The pass complete over the middle. Nice hit. A great catch by Kalili Robertson. Great concentration. He knew he was going to be hit. Caught the ball. Stayed with it. Big blow for the Mustangs, but first down for Chabot. Akaka. Flush out of the pocket, going left, looking downfield. Lofts it. Incomplete. on the far side at the 27-yard line. He hit the turf. Just watching the referee on the other side. So 2nd and 10 coming up for Chabot College. You're watching the action on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Mark Heffernan. Really beautiful day in Hayward. A little breezy in the afternoon. I like that because I'm from an area where the coolest it's been was the last couple of days, 87, 88 degrees. On the run, the pass is complete to the 15. Breakfoot tackle, touchdown, Chabot College. Azen. Nice concentration, turning around, getting the ball, then breaking an arm tackle at the 5. Back-to-back TDs for him. Really great throw by Akaka, number 9, the quarterback. Very accurate. That was over 50 yards in the air. He throws very well on the run. And he could throw deep. His last 2 passes to number 12 been for touchdowns. One was a post, and that one. The kick is up, and it's good by Cervantes. He has been perfect on PATs and perfect with his 1 field goal try. 31-0 Gladiators, 33.5 seconds left in the first half. Big play, Gladiators. All I can say about that is Azen wanted that touchdown. Could have settled for a 1st and goal situation. Kept his feet moving. Broke a tackle, smelled the end zone, and darted in. So back-to-back for him here in the second quarter. And Cervantes hustles in to kick. Nice kicks off. Taking to the 5-yard line to the 10, 15, 20. Inside 30-yard line and down at the 31. Very good coverage for Chabot College today. Some guys pushing a little bit, but no big deal. San Joaquin Delta is a little frustrated. 0-2 coming in and getting handled very well. When you're winning 31-0, you don't have to prove yourself to anybody, basically. All it counts is between the lines and before the whistle blows. Other stuff doesn't matter. First down for the Mustangs at their own 32-yard line, moving right to left here late. Be curious as to what they will do, run the football, or will they try to throw it deep, vertically. The original quarterback back into the game, Shad. Number 16, the pass complete, far side to about the 27-yard line. Excellent coverage by Chabot. They really know what the Mustangs are doing on every play. They haven't smelled out. Very well scouted. At the half, Chabot College at home 31 and San Joaquin Delta, the Mustangs 0 on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Mark Heffernan. It has been a dominating performance for Chabot. As I mentioned, 19 points per game was what San Joaquin Delta was averaging coming in. They have 0 today. They haven't been close to scoring. And Chabot, much more potent offensive team, and I think they're getting better as a quarterback. The freshman, Akaka, is improving game by game and series by series. He can throw deep and throw deep on the run. And you saw that with back-to-back touchdown throws to Azen here in the second quarter. One was on the post, and then Azen beat a couple of guys at the 10. They could have tackled him, but they tried to arm tackle and bring him down. Then he danced away and scored. And then, of course, the quarterback scored the initial touchdown for Chabot. So, excellent quarterback play always means a lot to a team. can make up for weaknesses, things like that. They're getting good play on both sides of the line. Special teams are looking good. Cervantes, perfect on his PAT attempts and on his 38-yard field goal try. The only thing I'm saying negative about Chabot at this point is the fact that they have probably about 5 false starts, which has not hurt them this game. It kind of just slowed them down a little bit at the beginning. Once they got into rhythm, it has been full bore. But it can be a problem when you're facing a better team somewhere down the road. At the half, 31-0, Chabot College or San Joaquin Delta on NorCal Sports TV. Just about ready for the second half kickoff here at Chabot College in Hayward. Chabot leading San Joaquin Delta of Stockton 31-0. Real impressive performance by Chabot in the first half. Special teams, like the kicking of Alejandro Cervantes, 38-yard field goal for him early in the game. That brought him their first 3 points. He's made every PAT, but totally impressed with the quarterback ability of Chase Akaka, the freshman from Hawaii. He thrown for 3 touchdown passes and ran for another. In fact, back-to-back TD throws to Trayvon Azen, who had 8 receptions last week for 168 yards against College of the Sequoia in Visalia. And 2 tonight, one on a post pattern where he beat the DB, and the other one, the ball was kind of up in the air for grabs, double coverage, but he went up and got it. Then he slipped a tackle and danced his way into the end zone. And the first touchdown was run by Akaka, the quarterback. He also hit JV Daly, a couple of times to set up that run by him in the first quarter. But it has been, gladiator show this evening, 31-0. As we enter the second half, Hayward, very cool Saturday afternoon. Now, I have a short sleeve shirt on because I'm inside a press box. I did bring, though, a small little hoodie. Remember, I'm used to that warm weather in Central Valley. And last night was the first pleasant evening we've had for football in the San Joaquin Valley this year. First games were August 17th. Most of the time during the days, on Fridays, it's been in the upper 90s, close to 100. Whereas yesterday in Fresno, I think it was 87, a little bit of humidity in the afternoon. In Bakersfield, it was probably 89. So weather's beginning to cool down in the valley, yet it'll be in the 90s for a couple of days this next week. And summer just does not want to leave us down there. The summer started early. The last 2 summers have been very warm in June. Normally, June, the temperatures are very inconsistent. They could be, upper 90s, but many times in the low 90s. But the last 2 summers, we've had very hot Junes. And, of course, July and August are always hot. So San Joaquin Delta will be kicking off here in the third. They move left to right. And, of course, Chabot in the opposite direction. So you're talking about Chabot College. You want to improve on what you established in the first half and never be satisfied with the lead or how you're playing. The one negative for them is the fact they had at least 5 false starts. And they'll be running sprints for that, regardless. They win 80-0 in this game. Touchback, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Gladiators at their own 20-yard line. You know, defensively coming in, Chabot had allowed 333 yards, 138 on the ground, and through the air, 195.5, 13.5 points. At this juncture, they have a shutout. 2-0 coming in. Over 1,000 yards in offense for the season right now. And I would say at least close to 700 yards passing for them, rushing over 500 yards. And very good percentage for Akaka, the quarterback, who didn't start the season. Came in, after a couple of series in game 1. There's Washington, who actually had a run called back. I think about a 60-yard run called back because of a false start. But they had a long reception in the game, and he's playing hard and doing an excellent job tonight. A freshman from Dobie in Pasadena, Texas. I know where Pasadena, Texas is. I lived in Houston for a couple of years. 170-pound freshman. So a lot of freshmen for Chabot. Getting more looks as this season progresses. And see, they're improving. They improve more than a sophomore. Get more snaps, more reps. 3rd and 4 for Chabot College. Really a beautiful atmosphere here in Hayward. The hills behind the visitor side. We could see them during the first half. Nice looking campus. Really love the shrubbery and the way they have it manicured. Pass to the outside. It's a first down. To Juan Johnson, 170-pound sophomore wide receiver with the reception and first down for the Gladiators. Right hash mark. 1st and 10. Little drop. Kaka picks it up, and he has to eat it. Maybe a half-yard loss. Number 40 with the tackle for Bo Samuelo for San Joaquin Delta. And 2nd and 10. Showing blitz. Mustangs not only back off. It's tough to blitz that quarterback because he runs so well. Akaka to throw, a little play action, the pass complete. Short gain to about the 41-yard line. Number 5, Johnson. Getting him going, number 5 on this drive. Basically went deep to Tanner Wright for a touchdown. Then had back-to-back scores in the second. And they use J.V. Daly, number 3, earlier in the game. He set up the first running score by the quarterback, Kaka. Kaka to throw, not much of a rush. The pass is complete. The first down. Nice grab by Khalil Robertson, number 4. Warded off the defensive player. Caught the ball before he was driven out of bounds. It's a nice play. Good communication between the quarterback and the wideout. First down for Chabot College at the 49 in Delta territory. Keeper. Little spin to about the 47-yard line by Kaka. Chabot lineman getting up slowly, but he's moving okay on his own. That'll be number 50, Halil Iai, 330-pound freshman from Kailua, Hawaii. And he's okay. But a Delta player is on the turf at the 48-yard line. So I call it 2nd down and 8. 2nd and 8 coming up for Chabot College. Love the screen here. The footballs. Last year Chabot was 2-8, and this year 2-0, and they will make it 3-0. Yes, I'm calling the game already. 12:03 left in the third quarter. Chabot worked in their short passing game on this series. But you know what? Half the time they're just setting up the Delta DBs. Second down and 8 coming up for Chabot College. Okaka peering over the defense. Officials say start the clock. He looks left. Hitch and go, throwing it deep down the sidelines. It's caught at the 10. To the 5. Stays on his feet. Touchdown. Robertson. Khalil Robertson. It was probably pass interference against San Joaquin Delta. He still caught the ball. He does a great job coming back for the football. Number 4. Keeps himself in between the ball and the defense. And then, of course, as you saw, he does something with it after he makes the catch. Yeah, pass interference against Delta, decline, touchdown, Chabot College. So Robertson, the sophomore from Hayward, looking good on this drive. And Akaka with another touchdown throw. And the receivers are helping him out. Some of those receivers are running another 10, 15 yards after the catch. That's what you do. You allow your receivers to make plays for you. Guys that have speed and athleticism. The PAT is good once again. Alejandro Cervantes. 38-0. Chabot College over San Joaquin Delta. Well, Chabot came into the game ranked 16th along with Butte in the state. Butte, very strong program for years. Of course, who went there? Aaron Rodgers, Mr. Green Bay Packers quarterback and very wealthy man. Yeah, went to Butte before playing ball at Cal in Berkeley. So Chabot off to a great start this year, 2018. Kind of turning things around. A lot of it has to do with talent, but good coaching. You know, players make you look good when you're a coach. You can chart everything, you know, on the board in a whole bit and have all the motivational speeches, but they have to execute the plays. And then we have athletic players. They make something out of nothing. Or they'll make a 40-yard throw turn into a 70-yard touchdown, a reception and a run. Run back up to about the 40-yard line for San Joaquin Delta, 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Moving left to right here in the third quarter, 38-0 in favor of the Gladiators. Your team with black pants, black helmets, and a bright yellow jersey and black numbers. Flag is down at the 41. Unsportsmanlike penalty against Chabot College. So Delta will have the ball in very good field position on this drive. So Conklin put the ball in very good position for his players, and they have rewarded him by making runs after the catch. So he gets credit for another TD throw. Pass incomplete, thrown low at the 31-yard line. Number 16, the starting quarterback today, NorCal Shad, freshman from Calaveras, Valley Springs, California. 185-pounder. Tyus Barnett played, I think, one series of freshman for the Mustangs in the second quarter. That was when they were deep in their own territory inside the 10-yard line. 11:34 left in the third, 2nd and 10. Well, I talked about Dolores Huerta is a prominent alumnus of San Joaquin Delta. Guess who went to Chabot College? A fairly famous guy and a dude that's made a few bucks as an actor. Mr. Hanks, Tom Hanks. Said it changed his life and made him who he is today. Said he had low SAT scores. Sounds like me. Probably not really good grades in high school, so he went to Chabot and took it from there. Pretty amazing. Tom Hanks. 2nd down, 2nd and 3 for the Mustangs. Into Chabot territory. Short toss to the other side is complete. 1st down and tackle. Move the change. 1st down for the Mustangs. Outside the 35-yard line. So a short passing game for San Joaquin Delta, working fairly effectively here on the series. Now we have a trip right formation. Safety's playing back deep for Chabot. Inside handoff. Doesn't really go anywhere into the arms of Sutini Osborne, sophomore from Anchorage, Alaska. I know it gets cold there. West High School in Anchorage, Alaska. I call it 2nd and 10. Call it 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 as they move it. That's the 35. Mustangs on the left hash mark. 3 receivers to the near side. Quarterback to throw. Hit, fumbles. Ball still loose. Yes, recovered by the Mustangs. Chabot thought that they had it. Fumbled forward, then kicked to the left. Shaw was hit, trying to throw. Loose ball, and they were fortunate to recover that. Back now 3rd and 14 for the Mustangs. A little play action. Here comes the pressure from the left side. The pass into the end zone off the fingertips of the receiver. Incomplete. And Chabot College was coming off on both corners on the down line. Fourth down and 14 for San Joaquin Delta from the 40. Chabot wants to have that shutout, man. Of course, it's early in the third quarter, 9:16 left. They won't be kicking the field goal from this vantage point, most likely punting it. They'd probably go for it if it was 4th and 10 or less, but not in this scenario at 4th and 14 from the 40. That's a nice snap. And it goes out of bounds on the other side. Looks like they're marking it close to the 5-yard line, so Chabot will be deep in its own territory. But they're holding a 38-0 lead here. Their home football field. Synthetic turf and a really nice track around the turf, which always makes it look so good. Nice scoreboard.
Is that from that light?
We also have glare here in the press room. Old school lights. Chabot has it on the far side right hash mark. Inside their 5-yard line, 1st and 10. Up 38-0, 9 minutes plus. Boy, San Joaquin Delta driving the running back to about the 2 or 3. Of course, he has forward progress. The Osaru Ona, sophomore from San Ramon, California. Trey Wortham making the stop for San Joaquin Delta. He's one of the defensive back and a hard hitter for their team. Comes out to play. It's like 2nd down and 8. That's across the 15-yard line. Move the chains, 1st down for Chabot College. That's new quarterback in there, number 16, Devontae Williams. 6 feet, 190-pound freshman from Riverview in Sarasota, Florida. He's come a long ways. 1st and 10 for the Gladiators. Man in motion. And he has the ball. That's number 3, J.V. Daly. And Daly, who's caught a few passes in the game, goes out of bounds. Another 1st down for Chabot College as they move the chains. So dip inside and go out. Well, they mark it at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. I thought it got up to the 35, but he stepped out. Quick pass is complete near side. That's for our tall receiver, Tanner Wright, number 26. He moves forward, which is always a good situation in football. Always getting that extra yard or two when you have the football, whether you're a running back, a quarterback, or a receiver. They call it 2nd and short. 2nd and 1 from the 39 in Chabot territory. 1st down markers at the 40. Chabot is in their own territory, moving right to left. Now they have the 1st down as Delta trying to strip the ball loose. From the runner for Chabot, that was number 1, Joaquin Vize. Joaquin Vize, a freshman from Mount Eden here in Hayward, 185-pounder. Doing a good job moving that ball on the ground, using the clock. Actually, at the 43-yard line. They're primarily running the football up the middle. 52 with the stop for San Joaquin Delta. 52 is Gabriel Jones, a 213-pound down lineman freshman from One Ethics in Stockton. They'll call it 2nd and 11 from the 42-yard line. Under 6 minutes left in the third, and they're doing a fantastic job running the clock, keeping it churning. Chabot College. A little bit low throw to the other side to midfield, incomplete by Devontae Williams. Nice spiral. Like my commentator last night was talking about the fact that that's one of the most difficult balls to catch as a receiver when you're standing upright and you have to reach down for it. If you're only 5'8" or 5'9", it's much easier. And then if you drop down to catch it, your knee hits the turf as a down, as opposed to the NFL when you can get up and run. 3rd and 11. Little play action. It's a nice pass. It's caught, but he's out of bounds. Tanner Wright with a nice grab as he climbed the ladder. He's 6'4". Beat a couple of defenders, but he was out of bounds. The ref was right on the play. Good call. Nice call by Chabot and good call by the ref. 4th down and 11 for the Gladiators. .5:39 left here in the third. 38-0 Gladiators. Nice punt. No penalty against Delta. What a great roll inside the 10-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs inside their own 10. And they're down 38-0. Tough evening for them. And Coach Gary Barlow, you know, when you play for San Joaquin Delta, you're getting hammered in a game like today. You just play hard every play. You don't even look at the scoreboard, which is behind you right now here in the third quarter. And I tell that to a lot of young players in high school. I said, you can only get better by working hard in practice and reps in games. And now you win as a team, you lose as a team, but as an individual player, you have to give it 105% every play because 4 years in high school is so fleeting, even in JC 2 years. Well, the inside handoff maybe only gets up to the 10-yard line. Defense. Sosiua Tomopo, freshman 245-pounder from Mount Eden and Hayward, in on the stop. Number 75 for Chabot College. So the ball's outside the 10-yard line in Mustangs territory. They have what you'd call a big mountain to climb here in this game, down 38-0 on NorCal Sports TV. Mark Heffernan with you from Chabot College. Very beautiful Saturday evening. And they're being very conservative, running the ball up the middle, running to a wall of Gladiators. Now Chabot College player was pushed down, and there comes the flags. So obviously, Mustangs, some of them very frustrated by today's game and by the tough start this year. And some things are said after the play, after the whistle, like dead ball fouls. Unsportsmanlike conduct against San Joaquin Delta. And it should be half the distance to the goal line, whatever that is. Can't see where they're marking it. Our lights that we turn on here in the press room really provide some kind of a glare. It's hard to see the field. But if the lights aren't on, we can't see what's happening out there. 3:50 left in the third quarter. Quarterback to throw from the end zone, rolling to his left, dumps it off, and it's incomplete. I'll tell you what, Chabot College was flying to the football, flying to the quarterback. And fourth down for the Mustangs. 4th and 14. They will be punting from their own end zone. And CC will be in great field position to score again. The Gladiators keeping the heat on. Watchton back there says let it drop. It's a very short punt. Takes a nice roll for the Mustangs. Downs inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for Chabot. This is at the 38-yard line in Mustangs territory. Chabot College with a kind of brief chat with their coach, Eric Faneni. Nice guy, by the way. And, of course, Gary Barlow, the head guy at San Joaquin Delta. They're just trying to hang in there tonight. Might play quite a few performers. See how they do against Chabot College. The outside brought down. That's a good job by number 93 for Delta. 93 is Tanidu Nwadike, and he's a freshman from John C. Kimball and Tracy. Nwadike, number 93, doing my best with the pronunciation. 2nd and 10 for Chabot. They're taking their time running the clock here with this big commanding lead of 38-0. Chabot will be 3-0 in 2018. Last year they were 2-8. So you have some guys returning, some quality freshmen. Makes a big difference. Owner of the ball carrier, number 2. He has run effectively tonight when he has carried the rock. And 3rd and 1 for the Gladiators. The ball at the 30-yard line in San Joaquin Delta territory. Devontae Williams, number 16 at QB. And movement. False start against Chabot College. Two receivers to the far side for Chabot. Williams hands the ball off. Try to get that push up front. Everybody's pushing and dragging as forward progress would be inside the 35-yard line in Delta territory. 4th down. It's like 4th and long 6 for Chabot. Doing a great job tonight at their home stadium. 38-0 over the Mustangs of San Joaquin Delta of Stockton. Williams looking over the defense. 4 linebackers for Delta. A little play action. Pass over the middle, complete. First down. Chabot College. Jose Cuevas. Good job by him. Freshman from Tracy. 160-pound freshman, Cuevas. Williams out of controls with a keeper. A little cutback inside the 15 to the 10. Turning those legs inside the 10-yard line. Is it first and goal for Chabot or a short yard situation? It depends on the spot. The third quarter is winding down. After 3 from Chabot College and Hayward at Chabot 38 and San Joaquin Delta of Stockton nothing on NorCal Sports TV. Well, this broadcast is brought to you in part by Meeting Rooms on Demand. Looking for a meeting room available nights and weekends, but can't afford the price of hotel meeting rooms? With rates as low as $40 an hour and seating capacity up to 50, we provide incredible value for small businesses. Locations in the Bay Area, Las Vegas, and now in Fresno on Shaw and Van Ness, all with 24/7 availability. Reach us at meetingroomsondemand.com and tell them you saw this ad on NorCal Sports TV for 50% discounts off your first rental. That's meetingroomsondemand.com. Meetingroomsondemand.com. Proud sponsor of football and sports here on NorCal Sports TV. Mark Heffernan really seen some good quarterback play the last 2 days. High school last night at Central High in Fresno from Collegian Stadium. Trent Tompkins, third-year starter there. Had at least 6 touchdown throws yesterday, had 8 last week. He also runs the ball very effectively. He led his team to a 54-14 victory over Turlock. And Central now 5-0, Turlock 2-3. Central, the number 1 team in the Central section of the CIF, and the defending champs. And then tonight we see Chase Akaka from Hawaii, freshman starter for CC. 3 touchdown throws and a running score. Another touchdown for Chabot. Screen right, sweep right, touchdown. They add. William Carter, number 25, with a touchdown, freshman from San Lorenzo. Cuevas had a nice first down on a reception for Chabot College, which kind of set that up. Carter comes in, gets a touchdown on the sweep right. Alejandro Cervantes trying another PAT. Knocks it through the uprights. He has been perfect tonight. All of his PATs and 1 for 1 on field goals. And 45-0 in favor of Chabot College over San Joaquin Delta. 14:52. Here we go. I was jabbering away on this last play. More like a right sweep. Kind of went in and out, dipped in and out. And too much speed for primarily linebackers for San Joaquin Delta. So it's a really effective move when running backs dip in. It forces the defense to come. And then you dip to the outside, then your speed is a whole different. See these guys on a play where he dips in, and they, on defense, they kind of stand there. They freeze for about a second. Then he makes another move. The guys on defense can't. They don't have the foot speed or the quickness to stay up with a running back or a wide receiver. Very great move in football by a lot of backs. And Carter got it that time. $45-0 in favor of Chabot College. early in the fourth quarter. Now, usually I'm doing PA at games. I say, are you ready to stand up for the fourth quarter? And generally, if it's a close game, people are into it. A game like this, sometimes in high school, half the people have already left. Well, they've only left if their home team's going to beat this badly, not if they're winning. In the Chabot situation, the home team is winning 45-0. And Delta has the ball at their own 25-yard line. They're moving right to left here in the fourth quarter. So a running touchdown for CC. So Akaka tonight, 4 touchdowns throwing and 1 running, the quarterback for Chabot College. Excellent evening for him and for the team. That run is up to about the 30-yard line for San Joaquin Delta. Mustangs up to 29 with the ball on the right hash mark. Second down and 6 for Delta. Boy, great penetration in the backfield by Chabot College. Everybody's playing hard for them. Man, they're on it. Alex Lopete, number 55, freshman from Tennyson in Hayward, 250-pounder. He was ready for that. Also 94 was in there. Dimitri Munoz from Castro Valley, a sophomore, part of the down lineman for Chabot. They have scouted Delta very well this week. Seem to know almost every player they're running. Quarterback with a keeper up to about the 30, 31-yard line. Had a deep receiver, single covered, but his protection broke down. Well, Delta backup didn't play that often tonight. That was 12 Titus Barnett. 16, Nordhall Schott has played most of the game. Probably missed a series or two, but he hasn't been that effective against this very tough Chabot defense. And fourth down again for the Mustangs. 4th and 5, and they're going to punt with the ball thrown 30-yard line. That is Maximo Rodriguez, the punter for Delta. He's from London, California. 180-pound freshman. Maximo Rodriguez. And the Gladiators have it 1st and 10 in their own territory. Up 45-0 over the Mustangs. At the 43-yard line in Chabot College territory. Basically, the Gladiators have been rolling tonight. The only negative has been some of the false starts, but that was a worse scenario earlier in the game. And they've been playing a lot of people. But they will still have to run sprints on Monday. The coach is a man of his word. Well, the Chabot 43-yard line. So 2nd and 10 for the Gladiators. Letting that clock run as much as possible. Vondell Pilcher, number 10 at quarterback, a sophomore from Diamond or Dimond in Anchorage, Alaska. Number 1, the ball carrier, Joaquin Vinci, freshman. This area, Hayward. Gets up to about the 47-yard line. Vinci. Called 3rd 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 for Chabot. They're not totally concerned with that with this big league. Just trying to use as much clock as possible and get some guys playing time. Question is, do they throw on third or just run the football? Because they will be punting on 4th down with the ball deep in their own territory. The quarterback rolls to his left under heavy duress. Ball's tipped up into the air. Could have been caught, but it was not intercepted by Delta on the far side. Incomplete pass. As Vondell Pilcher was going to his left under heavy pressure, but Mustangs could not come up with INT. 10:50 left in the game, 45-0. The Gladiators over the Mustangs. Well, 4th down scenario. They haven't had too many 4th down scenarios in this game, Chabot College, where they've had to punt. But they're utilizing more of a conservative attack now after having the big lead and bringing in another quarterback. And flags and whistles. Flags are down, whistles we can hear. And false starts against Chabot. We've had a few of those tonight, that's for sure. So it's 4th and 10 for Chabot. They've done a good job tonight in special teams, tackling, and punts, obviously on kickoffs. They've been executed very well. And they've had a few kickoffs. Some have gone through the end zone for touchbacks. But they haven't missed too many tackles. It's been a very excellent team effort for the school from Hayward. Well, they have Delta pinned back deep in their own territory at the 5-yard line. Maybe that. Looks like the ball's at the 10-yard line. The football is on the far side. They just haven't brought it over. They mark it at the 10. It'll be 1st and 10 for Delta. A right to left situation for them. Saw the quarterback and his pass complete to the near side, and we can hear the whistles. Tenth or left of the game. The ball on the right hash mark for the school from Stockton. They're down 45-0. Really has been a one-sided affair in favor of Chabot College. Really, there's too much talent for Delta. Too much overall talent and speed. You just have to play as hard as you can when you're on the losing end of a game like this. They've had poor field position quite a bit, Delta. They haven't been able to move the football and generate too many first downs or really getting any scoring opportunities. Really has been a dominating affair in favor of CC. The keeper up to about the 10 and then driven back. So the ball just across the 10-yard line, 3rd down and a long 9 for San Joaquin Delta. Should be officially 3rd and 9. Quarterback from the gun. Gives the ball off. I'll tell you one thing. Tonight, Chabot's done a great job just controlling the running attack of Delta. Haven't had long runs. The guys in the middle have been fantastic. Whether they're the starters or the reserves. They've really plugged up those holes very well. Once again, 4th down coming up for Delta. So it has been domination on offensive side, on the defensive side, special teams, you name it. Hasn't just been the brilliant play of number 9, the quarterback, Chase Akaka, the quarterback, the freshman for Chabot College. A lot of guys have got into the act. Really been a team effort. They even try to block the punt in this situation. For a catch by Washington at midfield. Maximo Rodriguez, the punter for San Joaquin Delta. And 1st and 10 for the Gladiators at midfield. Up 45-0, 8:23 on the clock. Contact us to learn more about our cost-effective advertising opportunities on NorCal Sports TV. The first organization that emails us and mentions this game will get a free advertisement during the Harvest Bowl broadcast on October 26th. Contact us, Dion at NorCalSportsTV.com. Dion, D-I-O-N, at NorCalSportsTV.com, or call 888-350-4070, 888-350-4070. It's a nice fake and run by the quarterback. Puts his head down. Good job by number 10, Vondell Pilcher. And he runs for the 1st down. Yes, they spot it at the 33-yard line in Mustangs territory. Sion Hofoka, 315-pound sophomore right guard from San Mateo, still playing for Chabot. 1st and 10 for the Gladiators. 7:48 on the clock. Inside handoff, a bounce out to the outside. Pretty good job by number 2, Bryant Bowen, a 220-pound sophomore from Western Ranch in Stockton. Drove that play to the inside. To not let the running back get to the outside. I think 2 was the ball carrier and 2 made the tackle. Opposite ends. The penalty is against Chabot College. It's been a reasonably clean game, except for the false starts. It's been a personal foul here and there, but it hasn't really been controlled by the refs, which I like. So the ball back at the, see where they mark it. We're going to see where the officials move the ball. 41-yard line. First down 18 for Chabot at the 41 in Mustangs territory. Mustangs showing blitz. Will they back off? They try to get to the quarterback, Pilcher. Nice quick handoff inside the 35-yard line. Quick burst. Almost back to the original line of scrimmage for Chabot. That was number 2, the ball carrier, Ona. Running back for Chabot. Call it 2nd and 12 in San Joaquin Delta territory. Gage Kapahu setting up on the right side, number 85 for the Gladiators. Aila still playing at right tackle. Good run to about the 32. Nice tackle by Bryant Bowen, number 2. For Delta, still playing hard. The Mustangs had allowed 500 yards coming into the game on defense. 219 on the ground, 281 through the air, and 40 points. And they've allowed 45 today. So, and offensively, it's been a struggle for them. 127 a game and 254 total through 2. It's been tough sledding, playing a very tough opponent tonight on the road. I would suggest stick to the short passing game and run the football. And their defense has to improve. 3rd and 8. Kind of like a delay play. Fourth and 8 for Chabot College. Well, the ball at the 31-yard line. Under 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter, which has been a one-sided affair in favor of CC. Chabot coming into the game ranked 16th in the state along with Butte College. The bounce out by Ona, did a good job. Cuts inside the 30 to about the 27. And San Joaquin Delta will take over on downs. As Coach Eric just going for the conservative ball game here in the fourth quarter with such a big lead of 45-0, giving some other guys some playing time and allowing some of the reserves, some of the freshmen to run the rock. Run the football inside the lines, not use up the clock. The Delta will come out, 4:29 left, and down 45-0. So they will be 0-3 this year. And, of course, Chabot moves to 3-0. And we will see if their stand changes in the rankings. Tied for 16 coming in with a very dominating performance. Obviously, it depends on what's happening with the teams ranked ahead of them. The inside handoff goes across midfield. Kind of fooled everybody for Delta, and they have a first down. That was a quarterback who ran that. It's the longest run of the game. Nordhall Shad, freshman from Calaveras. And 1st and 10. Hit in the backfield, and he will drop. I don't know if he tried to hand the ball off to his running back, and it's kind of a busted play. Nonetheless, he had some heavy pressure in the backfield. He lost about 3 or 4 yards on the play, and the ball back of the 49. Two receivers to the far side. Nordhall on the keeper. Midfield 50 and down at the 49-yard line. Chabot College has played a great defensive game for 4 quarters, no matter who has been out there. And they're trying to preserve a shutout as they lead 45-0 with 3:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Third and 12 for Delta of the 49 in Chabot College territory. Low snap. Quarterback to throw on the pass incomplete. Down the left sidelines. Outside the 10-yard line. And no flag. The clock at 2:40 left in the fourth. Chabot College 45, San Joaquin Delta of Stockton nothing. Fourth down 12 for San Joaquin Delta. Rodriguez back to punt at his own 36-yard line. Chris Washington, the deep man, number 11 for Chabot College. He says, let it roll out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. It will be 1st and 10, Chabot College. 45-0 Chabot, 2:32 left in the ball game. And they will be 3-0, and Delta 0-3. So a very impressive performance for Chabot tonight, winning at home 45-0. The record improves to 3-0. Only 2-8 last year, and obviously more talent, and probably the coaching has improved from 2017. The second year as head coach for Eric Faneni. He was an assistant here from 2012 to 2016. Was really in charge of recruiting coordinator. So obviously he has recruiting some excellent talent. A lot of freshmen have played tonight, and they have gotten better as the game has progressed and also as the season has progressed. Only the third game. Like I said, the only negative mark, and I mentioned it a few times, was the false starts by the starting team and some of the backups. But besides that, it's been a very clean game for them and for both teams. It's just that they have been the more dominant force in the game tonight, and they look to have a very fine season in 2018. It'll be interesting to see how far that CC can go in their league and possibly in the Northern California playoffs. I know one thing, they're very hungry. And he told me during the week they were a hungry team. I believe it, not just talk. Quarterback keeper by number 10, Pilcher. Does a good job to get across the 30-yard line. .134 left. And it looks like he gained about 4 yards on the play. Should be 2nd and 6 for Chabot. Pilcher, a QB. Gives the ball off. Vinci, number 1. Barrels his way for the first down. Across the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, Chabot College. They've had a few of those tonight. Move those chains. You know, about everybody's played well for CC tonight. Even some of the backup guys who are itching to play. Everybody's hungry on the team, which is good. A great competition during the week. Got a clock running under a minute left. I guess they don't have the 35-point rule in JC football unless both coaches agree on it. In high school, it's a 35-point differential. They run the clock. So the final score tonight would be 45-0. Chabot College over San Joaquin Delta of Stockton at Chabot and Hayward. Like I said, a very effective, dominating performance for CC. They move to 3-0, and Delta falls to 0-3. So the Gladiators, just like their name would entail, took care of business tonight over the Mustangs. And very good kicking by Alejandro Cervantes. He made a 38-yard field goal early in the game for the first 3 points. Was perfect thereafter on PATs. A tremendous performance by the starter, Chase Akaka, the freshman from Hawaii. 4 touchdowns throwing and 1 running. His running touchdown came out early in the ball game in the first quarter. That was the first touchdown. After the PAT, it made it 10-0. He had back-to-back throws to Azen, Trayvon Azen, number 12. So a touchdown throw to the big 6'4" receiver, Tanner Wright, number 26. And one to Robertson. The fine play by Robertson, number 4. He set up his touchdown reception with a great catch where he was able to get in front of the defender, block him off. Did the same thing on the touchdown throw. So 4 TDs throwing for the quarterback, Akaka, and 1 running. And dominating performance by Chabot College all the way as they win it big today on NorCal SportsTV. And before I go, I'd like to make one more mention. This broadcast brought to you in part by American Asphalt, taking care of business, and PhotoPro Sports. Now look for an amazing way to boost team spirits and also remember these unforgettable years. Look no further. PhotoPros offers design and photography like no one else. We can create posters, banners, logos, decals, and so much more. Does your field or locker room need a boost? Our player and team banners are the perfect way to increase the excitement. A big win for Chabot College tonight over San Joaquin Delta of Stockton. On NorCal Sports TV, I'm Mark Heffernan. Good night, and we will talk to you later. Thanks a lot for joining us, and see you later.